Hello beautiful creatures, welcome back to my channel Phyrra. If you're new here, my name's Cordelia and I love bright and colorful alternative makeup, gothic fashion, mental health and lifestyle. So if you want to be talking about these things, please be sure to click that little subscribe button down below and don't forget to ring that bell. So today's video is about one of my all-time favorite superstar handmade indie brands, Silk Naturals. This is not a sponsored video, this is a video based on love. I first found Silk Naturals in January of 2010. I have received PR from Silk Naturals in the past, and this video is going to feature a mix of products purchased by me as well as some PRs. But let me tell you a little bit about Silk Naturals. Silk Naturals was founded in 2006 by Karen Stark, and she created the brand because she couldn't find the makeup that she was looking for when she was out shopping. She has, I think, allergies that made wearing a lot of the makeup that you can find in stores just not compatible with her skin. As I mentioned, I first featured Silk Naturals on my blog back in January of 2010, so it's been, 13 years. And I did an interview with Karen from Silk Naturals in August of 2011. If you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description box below for you to check out that Independent Spotlight. Many moons ago, I would do a monthly feature on my blog called Independent Spotlight where I would interview different indie brands. Two of the things that I love the most about Karen, number one is that she loves lipsticks as much as I do, and number two is that she finds her inspiration from real people. So people that come into her store or people that she sees when she's out and about, that's who she creates colors for, and I think that's fantastic. So everything that Silk Naturals does is basically aimed at giving you, the customer, the best experience possible. They put a lot of time and energy into researching ingredients, into reading studies to figure out what's going to make the best combination for products. And then they do rigorous testing, sometimes 6 months up to a year for different products. So they put a lot of time and effort into making sure that their products are stable and high quality, which I really appreciate. They sell about, I'd say, 400 different products from so many different eyeshadows and matte, satin, shimmer, glitter, duochrome and multi-chrome formulas, so you can find the whole range there. They also make a lot of different types of lipsticks. I personally love their Velvet Matte lipstick line. I think that it is fantastic. They also sell a solid lip gloss, I think they're called their slicker sticks, something like that. And they are a great product if you like just a little bit of gloss, but you don't want the gloss to come off on your teeth, which is what happens to me almost all the time when I wear gloss. But they don't stop at makeup. They also make hair products and they make skincare products, and I really appreciate that. I really love their skincare products. And they seem to have hair care options too, but I haven't tried those. So the way that I found Silk Naturals is that they sometimes create shades that are very similar to popular shades that you might find at MAC or Urban Decay or Bobbi Brown, only they're made without talc or any filler ingredients. And so if you're somebody who has really sensitive eyes or skin, you're sensitive to a lot of ingredients, these are less likely to be reactive for you. They've created palettes inspired by different palettes from Urban Decay, such as the Naked 3, JEFFREE Star and ANASTASIA Beverly Hills with the SUBCULTURE palette. So basically they do their own thing, and they also create colors that are color stories that may also be of interest to people who don't want to support those brands. Silk Naturals is 100% handmade, and in addition to being handmade, they're also cruelty-free, and most of their products are vegan. If you follow them on Instagram or on TikTok, you can see them doing a lot of behind the scenes. I am not on TikTok for mental health reasons, but I am on Instagram, so I really do love seeing their behind the scenes and their swatches, and I often share them on my Instagram stories as well. One of the biggest selling points for Silk Naturals, like so many great indie brands, is that they are very affordable, but their products are high quality. And I want to give you an example of just how affordable they are, especially if you look at drugstore pricing. So their lip stains and cream blushes are $4.50 each. Their gloss sticks and their loose eyeshadows are $4.95 each. Their Superfruit lip mask, which is what I'm using to combat my dry lips these days, is only $5.95. Their bronzers and their cream eyebrow products are $6.50. Their Velvet Matte lipsticks and their powder blushes are $6.99. Their glow powders are $7.50, and their finishing powders are $9.95. Their powder foundation, it's a loose powder, is $11.95, and finally they make cream foundation, which is $11.95. And just to give you a little bit of pricing information about their skincare, their cleansers are $10.99. Their serums range in price from $9.99 to $34.99. Based on what the ingredients are and what you're getting. Their moisturizers are from $12.99 to $19.99. One of the things I love the most about when you're looking at their skincare products page is they talk about each individual ingredient, why they're using it, what the studies, like the clinical studies show for it, and like how it performs. So I really like being able to understand like what's in the product that I'm putting on my face and if it's going to work for me or not, because I look for specific ingredients. As an example, I often look for shea butter because my skin loves shea butter. It's just not something that everybody's skin loves, but my skin absolutely love it. I also do really well with squalane and vitamin C, bakuchiol oil, like different things I know that my skin really likes, so I gravitate towards. And I literally don't know of another company that has a section on their website called pregnancy safe options for their skincare, which is apparently something very important. I know that if you are pregnant, there are certain products you're not supposed to use in your skin, so I love that they made it easy for people who get pregnant to be able to look at skincare and decide if they can use this or not. So as I've mentioned, I've been reviewing them for the past 13 years and love them. So my blog is filled with 22 pages of different features of their products. So if you want to check those out, I will put a link in my description box down below so you can check out everything that I've tagged as a Silk Naturals feature. I will say that I find a lot of the blushes on their site to be more geared towards warm toned individuals. As I'm somebody who's very cool tone, I really prefer to have very, very cool tone blushes on my skin. Okay, so I'm going to insert swatches of my Silk Naturals loose eyeshadows for you to check out. I'm not going to read through all of the descriptions of all of the colors, but I wanted you to get a look at them. And I have, I don't know, I think 30 some eyeshadows swatched here on my arm in this really cute mermaid swatch stencils, and I just think they look really pretty. I'm going to insert swatches now of my Silk Naturals cheek products. These are loose powder highlighters, cream highlighter, loose powder blush, and cream blushes. You can see how warm some of these colors look on me. And finally, I'm going to insert swatches of my Silk Naturals lipsticks. These are so beautiful. I love Genre and Fearless so much, and in the video today, I'm actually wearing ink with Terra Moon's Fractal Abyss gloss on top. So back in 2013, Karen from Silk Naturals created an eyeshadow just for me. It's called Siobhan, and it's this sort of reddish plummy purple with shimmer, and I'm using it as the main color in my eyeshadow look today. I love this color and think it's absolutely amazing. It looks great with colors from Silk Naturals like Stinger and Boss and Mermaid and Whiz Kid. Like those are my picks for colors to go with it. I personally would love to see Silk Naturals create a very cool blue toned red with like a Lit From Within glow, because I'm obsessed with Lit From Within glows for blushes, and I'm looking for all the cool tone colors that I can possibly find. Don't sleep on trying their Velvet Matte lipsticks or their eyeshadows just because they're loose. If you're unsure of the best way to use loose eyeshadow, I can film another tutorial for you on it, but for now I'm going to insert a link to one of my older videos where I show how to use loose eyeshadow. But the best thing I can tell you is you don't really need a lot of product. You just put a little bit of product into the lid and then you pick it up on your brush. If you tap off any excess, like if you go like this, you can tap off excess. And if you want to make the color even more impactful, just spritz it with like something like I use Urban Decay's All Nighter because that's what my eyes are fine with, but you could use water or whatever. I prefer to use a setting spray and it will look beautiful. Ooh, one of the things I did want to point out is because Silk Naturals is making products for everyday women, real women, they do have a lot of one and done eyeshadow colors, which are great if you're just looking for something that's easy to slap on when you're doing like a 3 to 5 minute makeup look. So I would definitely check those out. Another thing that I love about their website, and I'm going to insert a photo for you to check it out, is how they have all of their color descriptions. So they go through a process and they tell you what color family the color belongs to, the depth, the shimmer, the finish, all of these different things so that you can gauge whether or not the product is going to work for you. I personally love all of that kind of stuff. I think that is great, and I've never seen another website that does that. Oh, and of course, they also will tell you if the product is vegan or gluten-free. One of the best things about Silk Naturals is that they have never been involved in any online drama or anything like that. They've always just been a great brand. They, they take constructive criticism well, they take feedback, they actually solicit feedback from people, and they're just really, really great to shop with. It's always been a very positive experience. Anytime I have ever had an issue, they have the most impeccable customer service. Not that long ago, I ordered a serum from them and I couldn't get the serum to come through the pump because they use these awesome airless pump jars, airless pump jars for their packaging, or bottles, not jars, sorry. And I couldn't get the serum to come out, and I contacted them and they said that they had actually had to change the manufacturers for the pumps because supply chain issues in the past several years. And so not only did they sent me like a replacement pump so I could fix it, they also sent me another serum. And I was just like, that is so kind of you. Like, totally didn't expect it. I was very happy that they solved my problem. And that's just the kind of customer service that I have experienced with them over the years, which has been fantastic. So if you are looking to check out a new to you handmade indie makeup brand, I highly recommend checking out Silk Naturals. It will be a wonderful experience all over. So what do you think of Silk Naturals? Have you tried them? Please be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video, please share it. It helps me out. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.